This is Sean Knotts with West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm standing here on almost 6.5 acres at the end of Burd Road in Augusta, West Virginia. Just wanted to give you a little feel for some things here on this lot. I'm back here at kind of the back right corner of the lot. This lot has kind of a flat ridge top at the front, and it's kind of up in this direction. I'm a little down over the edge here in the back side of the lot from the subdivision road. When you get back here to the end, you get a little gradual slope down off the side of the hill here, and it turns into some hardwoods. Up here on top of the ridge there's a lot of pine, and it's pretty thick in there. I'll show you from the other side on another video how you would get in from the end of the road there onto the onto the lot, and potentially get back here to the back where you could have some open hardwoods here behind you. And then also with the topography here, it's going to open up your view in the distance. I don't know if you can see through the woods there, but it's kind of a hazy day today. But if you get back here to the back and decided you wanted to have a build site or campsite or something back here, I think someone could put a road back through the pines here and get back here to the back of the lot and open up your views and have really nice views off to the east, and have some pretty hardwoods back here in the back of the lot. So I'm gonna do another video out front, out where the road comes into the property, and kind of show you what that looks like over there. But this one's back here at the end. It's very private back here, very secluded. It's the last lot back here at the end of the subdivision that was never developed. It was purchased back in the 80s. It's still owned by the original owners. And a few houses out here in front before you get here, but man, you get back here in the back and you definitely don't know that there's anyone around. So I will be getting back with you here in a little while. Thanks. Sean Knotts here again with West Virginia Land and Home Realty. Over here on the front side of the lot now, where the road access is located. Standing here kind of at the end of, I guess you could call it a cul-de-sac. It's not really fully developed. This is the road leading in to the property. So the neighbor up here, he owns the last home coming out the road, and then he owns a tract, like a 6-acre tract next to his home, between his house and this lot that I'm putting on the market. So there's a house, then there's a buffer between this lot and his house, which is vacant ground that he also owns. And this road obviously, was put in here when they subdivided the land, but it's never really been used because there's nothing built back here. But it's passable. I mean, I drove my truck back here, and I'm parked here at the end of the, kind of at the end of the road here. And then the lot is here on your left. So where I was before, you've kind of got to walk out this ridge right here, and it's real flat right here on top. It's a lot of pines. And then when you get to the back side of that ridge, that's where it starts to drop off. What I want to show you here too, there's a got some ribbons tied on a tree here. The front, be the front left property corner, I guess is what you would call it here. This road actually comes onto the property right up here. Show you here. So right there, if you can see that red T-post right there, it's painted red. That would be the front left corner of the property. So as you're coming down this road, I'll get up here and turn around. Hopefully I'm not confusing you too much here. As you're coming down the road to the property, you're coming in this direction, and that where my truck's parked is the end of the road. So you're going to come in onto the property right here. This is the front left property corner, and the road, so from this point it basically pretty much would serve as your driveway, a portion of your driveway. And everything here to the left is the bulk of the property, because the front property line kind of runs along the road here, just down off the bank to the right, kind of down over here. So the property starts here and goes that way. But this ridge top up here is really nice and flat. Plenty of area to get around and build on, do whatever you want. Of course, you'd have to do some clearing. I mean, it's pretty thick in there right now. It's, of course, it's summertime too. And in the winter, you might be able to see a little bit better, but with the leaves off. But it's pretty thick pines and some underbrush until you get onto that back side. And one other thing I want to show you up here, as you're coming in the road that's been developed that leads to the neighboring house, you're going to come to his driveway, and it looks like it's kind of, there's no road there because he mows it and maintains it, and it just more or less looks like yard. So when you come in, of course you're coming in towards us here, this direction. When you're coming into his house, I don't know if I can zoom in and you can see it well enough, but that's his yard that the road actually crosses through. Just on the other side of that hump right there is where his driveway starts. So when you get to his driveway where you turn left into his house, you just keep going straight right through what looks like his yard but is actually the road, and then you'll come down over the knoll there and down this road. If you have any questions about that, you come out here to check it out, just give me a call and I can probably explain it a little bit better. But you know, if you're looking for a nice piece of usable ground, something that's buildable and kind of secluded and private, this one's got a lot going for it, especially for the price. The other thing you have to keep in mind, the power stops up there at his house. So if you wanted to build back here, you'd have to get power brought on back, which isn't that far. So that is something that you'd have to have done to get power back here for a build site or a campsite or whatever you wanted to do. So if you have any questions about any of this, feel free to give me a call. If you want to come check it out, call me. I'll meet you out here. We'll walk the property lines. You can see what it's all about. Thanks.